We are live Monday, July 7th, 2025. With you as always, I'm Warren Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling, and this is Monday Night Havoc. Wasting no time, getting straight into the action. The extinction of mankind.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from El Dorado, weighing in at 269 pounds, Reese the Destroyer!
The destroyer of the world, the extinction level event, Reese the Destroyer, kicking things off on Havoc. Ready to show his opponent no mercy here this evening. After recent weeks of being at absolute war with AJ Albright, Reese the Destroyer, with his eyes set on some fresh competition. The Hawaiian Lion standing tall before entering the square circle. This thing is about to pop off. The former hardcore champion ready for some action.
And his opponent, representing the Luchadors from Pretoria, South Africa, weighing in at 260 pounds, a Luchador Bishop Blaze.
In a true battle of speed versus power, the Trailblazer, the former Grand Prix champion, the brutal luchador, the masked marauder, Bishop Blaze, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to turn up the temperature. Ready to set this whole damn place on fire. A prolific performer indeed. The Trailblazer. Bishop Blaze. Reese the Destroyer. Bishop Blaze. One-on-one, and we are underway. And Blaze straight to the speed game, trying to negate the power of Reese. In the recent weeks, we've seen the destructive power of the Destroyer. Oh yeah, you got in the first match for once, man. We just got started, and it is going to be one hell of a night. Explosions about to occur all around the arena. Don't call the ATF. These are planned events. Not the finishes, of course. You know. And Blaze, once again, just too fast. Keeping Reese off guard and off balance, looping rights and lefts. Combo breaker by the Destroyer and the Hawaiian Lion now. Getting his clutches on the Trailblazer. That's one place you don't want to be. Reese lined up on the apron in front of the ramp, ready to strike. And the corkscrew, the big 269, nice pounder over the top rope, collapsing Blaze underneath that weight. Blaze firing back. The high-flying, gravity-defying Trailblazer Missing the mark. No money on that bottom rope springboard moonsault. Reese. He better win. Planted face first in the apron. Blaze ready to go to work. Picking up some weight in the offseason. Blaze no longer qualifying for the cruiserweight division. Losing no speed, picking up a bunch of strength. Definitely worth the trade-off. And Reed sent packing down the ringside. Blaze feeling it. Head over heels with the senton. All the way down the ringside. Blaze with the advantage. Reed reeling. Blaze rolling. Trying to get this match back inside. But Reese with reverse back elbow. Trying to turn the tide. Reese now with those looping rights and lefts. Combination delivered. Hung out the draw on the barricade, and Blaze now feeling the effects. Reese, one of those performers. It doesn't take long. From the turn to tide, big cannonball from all the way up top down the ringside. Question is about it. Working over those hamstrings, trying to limit the mobility, trying to slow down Blaze. Taking his time, methodical, deliberate motions. But Blaze, once again, shifting momentum back in his favor. Dropping the hammer. Referee count up to 6 now, and Reese engaging in some ground and pound. Bloodying his opponent in the process, and Blaze lie motionless down at the bottom of the ramp. Reese holding the high ground. And Blaze lucky. 20 count rules in effect. Otherwise, that would have been a big fat L. Oh no, we can't let it go like that. So what the rules said. Ooh, reverse back elbow. Bishop Blaze coming back to life. Blaze now into the cover, looking for the victory. Marie's able to pop that shoulder with about 2.5. Ooh, but the basement dropkick gonna put him right back down. Series of step kicks right to the temple. Blaze now starting to turn up the heat. I was thinking about that. See, for Reese, this is him fighting another masked freak. Trying to send a message directly to AJ Albright. Reese now powering up. Giving Albright an opportunity to scout Reese. Now rivalry bleeding, fermenting for the better part of a month now with no resolution in sight, and Bishop Blaze with the running Hurricane Rana lined up in the corner. Perched, ready to strike, rolling blockbuster. Blaze being a bit indecisive. What the fuck are you doing? But still, even the indecisions, maintaining the advantage. The Trailblazer, the brutal luchador, Bishop Blaze, taking Reese to task. The float over suplex into the Falcon Arrow. Bishop Blaze looking for the victory here, and Reese once again defiantly kicking out in 2. Working that ground and pound. Reese, the Destroyer. Cut off once again. Bishop Blaze. Exchanging reversals here late in the match. Blaze ready to take Reese for a ride with the Joker suplex. And this bloodthirsty crowd, they want to see it one more time. Blaze thinking he has his one well in hand. Gonna hook the leg, referee in position for the win. Bishop Blaze. And Reese able to kick out at 2. Blaze not done yet. Tilt-a-whirl armbar. Submission hold cinched in, center of the ring, nowhere for Reese to go. He's gonna have to survive or fight his way free. And he's gonna weather the storm, but Blaze still fired up. Pun highly intended. Reese able to break free the scoop slam, chop block reversal. The Hawaiian Lion trying to make something happen, but cut off at every pass. Bishop Blaze, well studied in this match, but Reese looking for the roll-up. He's able to stop the bleeding. Reese now with the advantage. Irish whipping in the corner. Big splash. Not done yet. Gonna double down. 269 nice pounds. Reese with the slingshot lariat. Trying to decapitate his opponent. And Blaze on wobbly legs. Got to be seeing stars right now. Reese. Little dirty boxing on the inside. Irish whip into the ropes. Big firearm from the big Hawaiian Lion. Going upstairs now. Big man ready to fly. And a shoulder tackle. Like field artillery. Taking down his opponent. Reese not done yet. Oh. But going to the well one time too many. The big back body drop. Gonna send him tumbling down the ringside. And Bishop Blaze staring on with the high ground. Gonna join him down the ringside. Blaze, ooh. Caught with the double axe handle. Walked right into it. The Destroyer ready for him. Reese now trying to lay waste to Bishop Blaze down the ringside. Nice takedown. Working very efficiently. Isolated the hands, stomping on the fingers. Ruthless aggression. Maliciousness. Reese trying to disfigure Bishop Blaze. These two guys put on the clinic, put on a fight. Contrast in styles like oil and water. Except it works. These two dudes are getting it. The Blaze now. About to go for a ride. He calls it the Symphony of Destruction. Reese into the cover. The Destroyer for the win. And Blaze able to hold on. Wow. Reese looking on in disbelief. This capacity crowd on their feet showing appreciation. And Reese back to work. Undeterred. Fuck it. I'm about to jump in the bucket. Up to the second floor. Stalking his opponent. The shoulder tackle once again. Now working over the leg. Reese got to be thinking. What do you mean? Don't do that. Don't do that, because that's not what's happening. See what happened. I know there's a lot of confusion with what happened with Battle of the Brands. People all over the place. Reese is now unhappy. Knight had to move down to Fight Night. And in peace, it's on Power Brother. It's very simple. Knight might be on the. Knight's been contemplating retirement. He had to go down to the Blue Show for a little bit. Got to recalibrate. Talking shit. Hung on the draw on the top rope. Bishop Blaze. I got a job to do, man. Once again, and Reese just handing out those shoulder tackles wholesale. Deadlift, sit out, power bomb, center of the ring. Reese looking to end it all right here in Bishop Blaze. Just like that. It is all over. What a war. Setting a bar here early tonight. These two dudes getting after it. Leaving nothing on the table, pulling no punches. The back and forth struggle. Speed versus power. And they went all out. Shit, they went all in. Dishing it out, taking it. Rinse and repeat. Bringing out everything, including the kitchen sink in this one, y'all. This is how you start off a show. This is how you set the tone. Power dropper. Take note. Havoc back with the vengeance. But doling out the destruction once again. Reese. I just wish, I know they didn't even have custom face paint when the game first dropped, and I wish it would fade just like the other one did. Just to add a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, to it. But good show, gentlemen. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. They held us though. That was more than 4 stars. At least gave us 4.5. Instant classic. But it's okay though, moving right along. Ladies in action, #1 contendership on the line here. Both these ladies been killing it. Both these ladies exert dominance. This match can main event any show throughout the year. Heavy hitter is about to hit the ring. #1 contendership on the line. I know. Let me fucking have a lie. In every update, there's always a surprise. So don't be surprised if some monkey business happens sometime tonight. Just gotta roll with the punches.
Making her way to the ring from North Carolina,
the Psycho has entered the chat. Britt Graves, representing the Red Wolves, walking in this matchup on a 4 fight win streak, decimating any and all that stepped up. And over the past month, turned their whole notch all the way to the max. Graves now with a golden opportunity to make her way to blood, sweat, and tears and face off with the new friend, Kelly Rage, for the title on the line. However, though, don't call me that. I'm on board, Damon.
And her opponent, accompanied by the Perfect 10, Angel Bryant, representing the Faces of Fear, from Los Angeles, California, one half of the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, Amaya the Blueprint Bryant.
But you want to talk about dominance. You want to talk about a woman that has single-handedly revolutionized the entire game. You look no further than the longest reigning classic women's champion in company history, record-setting, I'm talking about a woman that's rode the opportunity from Fight Night all the way to the top. Won, cashed in, won that, cleared out the division, and damn near lapped him. I'm talking about one singular loss in season 2. I'm talking about the face of fear. I'm talking about the blueprint. She goes by the name of Amaya Bryant. Living legend, no doubt a superstar amongst the All-Stars. This one, this match right here, it's got main event written all over it, folks. This is why the fuck we do this. Monday Night Havoc, Chaos crowns kings, or in this case, queens. Let's do it. Britt Graves, Amaya Bryant, one-on-one, and we underway the Psycho versus the Blueprint, #1 contendership on the line. Graves, 2-time Fight Night champion, dominant among a field of very viable contenders, but still on both occasions falling short in cashing attempts. Bryant, on the other hand, one run as the Fight Night champion, and it was off to the races. We talk about that legendary title run. We talk about that legendary streak. Now, a Triple Crown champion with tag team gold around her waist as well, alongside with sister and tag team partner, Angel Bryant, the Faces of Fear. Rewrite what women's wrestling is all about. Both of these two, they're like the Venus and Serena Williams of the square circle. We all know about the depth and roster of the Red Wolves. And the level of the game, the Graves family as a whole. I expect nothing less than unmitigated punishment and violence in this matchup. Standing mat return by Graves. Sorry for a little lore dump there. I got to get it in early. Sometimes these matches be ending on the fly. I don't got time. I'll be in the middle of telling some shit. It's like boom. And then get y'all up to speed. Nice standing leg drop from the champ. Reverse quick kick to the head. Both ladies with the same idea. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Very beautiful sequence, but Bryant coming out on top of the exchange, and Graves busted open after the last super kick right in the face. Bryant going up top, connecting clean with that front drop kick. This match spilling on the ringside. And Graves with that power, just shaking her opponent off. Irish whip into the barricade. And once again, Britt seizing the initiative, big combination and a hard knee strike right in the jaw. We're about halfway through the referee count. Graves trying to get this match back inside the ring. But Bryant more content to fight in this dangerous environment down at ringside. The barricade, the steel post, the table, the apron, which in fact is the hardest part of the ring. Both ladies fired up. And a cautious Britt Graves taking her time to get back inside the ring. And a race to the middle. Graves coming on top with a sling blade, and she's calling for it now. Jumping cutter. Planting Bryant face first into the canvas. for the win. Britt Graves. And Amaya Bryant saying, hell no. The Triple Crown champ not going out that easy. Another leg drop off the springboard. Graves right back into the cover. Working with a sense of urgency here. Britt Graves. Oh, looking for the spear. Bryant go for the senton. And once again, nobody made the connection. But Bryant with the momentum in the driver's seat. Rear naked choke cinched in. But Britt Graves is going to fight her way free. Back to square one once again. Center of the ring, standing toe-to-toe. Reversal on the Irish whip. Graves now walking the tightrope out on the apron. And Amaya Bryant says, let me help you out, sister. Series the shots right to the back, into the backstabber. Referee in position. Nonchalant pin for the win. Only good for two. Two, not one. The kick to the head. Graves on wobbly legs. Planted face first. But continuing both to throw bombs, and of course, making her presence felt in this match. Setting the trap, Angel Bryant removing that turnbuckle pad, and the referee is still distracted from the play. Allowing Graves valuable time to recover. I don't think that would have done it anyways. Middle rope springboard moonsault is money. Bryant now soaking it all in. The blueprint. Victory roll super kick combination. Graves coming right back with the knee to the face, not to be outdone. Turning up the heat. Welcome to the show if you're just now joining us. Monday Night Havoc, Season 3, Episode 16, spinning wheel kick from the middle row. And Graves now picking up steam, dropping the hammer, and thinks she's done enough to end it. Hook of the leg, referee in position for the win to make it the blood, sweat, and tears, and only good for the count of two. A well-timed reversal by Bryant. Now with the advantage, side Russian leg sweep. Oh, not done yet. In a submission hold. Digging deep in the arsenal. And Graves able to hold on, but still on the defensive. Cyclone kick, nobody home. Graves with the second shot. Jumping cutter. Center of the ring. Hook of the outside leg for the win. Britt Graves is not yet. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. But that is not it. It is not all over. This match is going to continue. Graves unloading with the corkscrew shoulder tackle. Yo, welcome to the show. Oh, they're getting it. They're getting it. Can Bryant hold on? Bryant's going to hold on. Let's go. And Graves right back in the submission hold. Going to waste no time. And Bryant going to break out again. Trying to work the combination combo breaker. Graves now over the top, trying to slice the bread, but a counter of a counter. Hit a big power slam, and Britt Graves going to roll out the ringside. Continuing to reverse on the reversals. Deep submission all locked in. Outside of the ring. Not going to matter much, but she escaped. And Graves says she's ready to go for a walk. Pointing to the sign. Graves now stomping away. Ooh, combo breaker by Graves. Just when you thought Bryant was back in the fight, but don't ever counter out. Graves wants to get with the counter. What is going on here? Gee. And the Psycho fired up. The Blueprint on wobbly legs. Slammed into the barricade hard. Graves. Just chopping away, trying to decapitate her opponent with those sharp throat thrusts with the thumb. Graves now holding the high ground. Wise looking away for opponent to get back inside the ring, and a distraction. Angel Bryant running some interference. Allow valuable time for the Blueprint with the roll-up to try to steal it. Only good for the count of 2. Back to square one. Once again, standing toe-to-toe. Bryant with the combination. Nasty, deep digging German suplex. Dumping her opponent. And Amaya Bryant, the Blueprint, feeling it. Feeding off the energy from the capacity crowd. Rolling. Oh, why would you do that? Big back suplex, not done yet, still holding on into the German suplex. Beautiful transition, not done yet, still holding on into the vertical suplex. We call that, folks, the tripletta. Oh, but taking a ill-advised time to taunt, and Graves gonna take advantage, planting her entire frame to her opponent with that casket drop for the win. Britt Graves. God damn. The ladies always bring it. I always say this. The ladies always bring the heat. Just like the first match, they started out with a banger. They tried to steal the show early. And then the girls come out and was like, hold my beer. Amaya Bryant, the Blueprint. Oh, looking for that diving DDT. And the sidestep from Graves. Gonna give the advantage. Stifle with the takedown. Boot right across the jaw. Bryant with prime real estate, with air and opportunity. Cyclone kick right on the side of the head, smashing her opponent. Bryant, hard right hand, turning Graves inside out, the rear naked choke, cinched in deep in Graves. Gonna fight her way free. Front chop block by Graves in this match. In deep, deep water here. Win, lose, or draw. I say both. Both ladies. Got to be proud. Man, we might have to fuck around. Man. Oh, man. We have to fuck around and make this a triple threat at the PLE. I don't want to do that. Goddamn. What are we seeing here? Blueprint driver. And ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it, but you can count to 10 because it is all over. Just like that. Man. Wow. Making the case for the all-women show. I'm telling you, I know, right? Y'all like, oh, Evolution. No, man. These ladies always bring the heat. What a brawl from start to finish. And now we are locked in for Battle of the Brands. Amaya Bryant, Callie Rage for the Women's World Championship. Talk about long-term storytelling. Oh, yeah. Man.
Here is your winner, Amaya the Blueprint Bryant.
Don't shake your head. I didn't say no new print neither, so don't do that. What a match. Man. Damn. You called that? That was 5 stars. I wasn't even gonna say it. I just said long-term storytelling. We all know what that means. We all know what that means, but we all know what this is about to mean. It's going down. When this match was booked, we didn't know there was a little back history there. So even more layers to this. Let me tell you though, Shan Leon and Fall of Punishment have been kicking ass and taking names in the tag team division since arriving here on Monday Night Havoc. Left, right, and center. Stifling fools. Including last week going to war with Bad Boys Inc. But now they've got the attention. They've got the attention of the World Tag Team Champions. Tonight, Fall of Punishment going one-on-one with one half of the champs in the Kabuki Dragon. Folks, the capital has fallen, and it is time for some punishment here live on Monday Night Havoc.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Shane Leon, representing the Dangerous Alliance from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing in at 301 pounds, the Punisher.
Yes, indeed, folks. Make no mistake. Bringing graphic violence to All-Star Pro Wrestling. Fall in Punishment. Whether in singles or tag team competition. Ready to rip fools to shreds. Might be seeing flashbacks right now. Ready to go one-on-one with the OG Dragon.
And his opponent, accompanied by King the Dragon, representing the Spitfire Warriors from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 275 pounds, one half of the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions,
The OG Dragon. Buzzsaw Sr. Widely known as one of the best strikers in the game. The former hardcore champion. One half of the reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. Operating in the renaissance of his career, the Kabuki Dragon. Ready to walk the Warriors' path. Wrestling side by side with his son, this man is at the longevity that most wrestlers could only dream of. And this year in 2025, he might be operating at his highest level of his entire career. Fall of Punishment. Kabuki Dragon. One fall to a finish, and we underway. And the Dragon straight out the gate with the heads of the Tilt-A-World Takeover, trying to keep the big man off his feet with a blistering attack, trying to keep up that feverish pace, but a quick kick to the head gonna shut that down quick, fast, and hurry. Punishment. With the big chop block, gonna wash it down with the headbutt right in the mush. Kabuki, after feeling that power, gonna have to tie up Punishment in just a minute, trying to regain his faculties. The referee gonna step in to separate these two. Ooh! And Fallen gonna take the cheap shot, a throat thrust right at Kabuki, and now turning the tide Gonna force Kabuki against the ropes, and the ref, once again, trying to separate these two. And now the cheap shot for Kabuki Dragon, who's taking off his feet with that inverted, that front-facing chop block. Nice transition to standing side headlock. Kabuki Dragon. Not really used to working this slow pace, but must be mindful of the power and explosiveness possessed by Fallen Punishment. Had that long career from knowing that only fools rush in. Must pick his spots. Right now, not only picking his spots, but picking them apart. Fallen Punishment getting a big piece of the Dragon. Punishment saying, yes, I can wrestle too. I'm not just a mauler. I got some grappling skills as well. As he worked that gator roll for Kabuki. One kick to the head gonna turn the tide. Like I said, widely known as one of the best strikers in the business. Of course, the Dragons, known for their shenanigans. Kendo getting involved, running some distraction, introducing that guitar to the match. Looking to distract the referee. Punishment gonna take the advantage. Not for long though, Kabuki. No punishment. Big Oklahoma slam off the rebound. And Kendo, the comeback kid, sticking his nose into the matchup. And any longtime fan of All-Star Pros knows about the shenanigans of the Dragons. Nice reverse chop block by Kabuki. Ooh, but a nice reverse of the Guri by Punishment. Could very well be a preview. The Tag Team Championship matchup. Blood, sweat, and tears. As of right now, Divine Punishment leading the pack in tag team competition. Taking down the Gatecrash. Taking down Bad Boys Inc. in successive weeks. Definitely looking like strong contenders, and a win here tonight over the Dragon would almost definitely lock them in. But we will burn that bridge when we come to it, as always, folks. This match back inside the ring, and one thing about the Dragons, cannot count them out until the final bell is rung. Big combination, trying to follow over the springboard. The Punishment, still too fresh. Ooh, able to pop right back up, but now working that combination, those strikes, those vicious, devastating, bust-all-like strikes. And the Dragon slicing and dicing now. Going up to the top rope. The great Kabuki Dragon measured. Shan-Leon now getting involved. The Divine Weapon setting the trap. An exposed turnbuckle over there, gleaming, hungry for blood. Kabuki going up top, ready to take flight, diving headbutt, connecting into the cover, but the referee distracted. And the distraction by Divine Weapon paying dividends. Rolling sits on off the top. Kabuki now surveying the scene, laying it away, perhaps taking too much time. Nice reversal by Punishment. Face first in the top turnbuckle. Kabuki goes, ooh, hard knife edge chop. Building up a full-headed steam. Falling Punishment. Rocking the Kabuki Dragon. The referee getting in the way. Deep digging. Back suplex, and Fallen Punishment now having his way with the veteran. Nice Dragon Screw takedown though. Kabuki. Ooh, never counted out of the fight. Headbutt to the family jewels. for punishment. Right back on the offensive. Drops down underneath. Unmitigated power with the fallaway slam. Like an atomic bomb. The Kabuki Dragon. Still able to kick out at 2. He got the claw hold. He got the claw hold. Well, we got ourselves a standoff here. And one thing I would not advise would be trying to stand toe-to-toe and throw strikes with the Kabuki Dragon. But there's deep history here, though, folks. This is not their first clash. Capital Punishment knows exactly what he's getting into. Two unanswered shots from the OG Dragon. And both men throwing all caution to the wind. Kabuki coming on top of the exchange, hoisted up in the fireman's carry. Buzzsaw Dragon. With the big slam. The Shan Leon running interference. Once again, the referee distracted. A punishment. Able to take charge. Send the World Tag Team Champion face first in that top turnbuckle. Nice reverse off the Irish Whip. Kabuki Dragon with that poison mist. And a big scoop slam. Lining up now for the victory. Kabuki Dragon for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Punishment now busted open. Says nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Punishment dropping Kabuki face first for the Snake Eyes on the opposite corner. Proceeding with caution, maybe too much caution. Kabuki paying homage to the man, Giant Slayer. Say what? Reverse quick kick to the head. Oh, punishment. Oh, shit. Punishment avoiding disaster. Kabuki got that poison mist. Ready to unleash. And a flying fish drop from the second rope. And the claw hold once again. Trying to collapse the cranium, and Kabuki Dragon unresponsive. And just like that, it is all over. Put that man to sleep with a cranium crush. Continuing to build momentum. Capital Punishment, Fallen Punishment, Divine Punishment. Whatever you want to call it, folks. We got a motherfucking win here. And what a brawl, what a fight. And this is any indication on a presumed incoming World Tag Team Championship match. You can take my money right now. Not to be outdone.
Here is your winner, the Punisher.
Man, I'm telling you, I know they're delivering. Delivering in a big way so far. See, that rating was bullshit too. The Pain Train Keeps rolling through Monday Night Havoc. We are not done yet, not by a long shot, folks. Just now getting to the midpoint of the card, and we are knee-deep in the business. We got AJ Albright going one-on-one with the human highlight reel. Drag on. It's about to be one. Let's do it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the tribe from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 157 pounds, the deranged AJ Albright.
The deranged Titan, AJ Albright. Walking out here alone after weeks of going to war with Reese the Destroyer, the former Grand Prix champion. Looking forward to some solo competition. And this man right here, taking the league by storm ever since his arrival, restructuring a Flattery Titans group, bringing them to prominence under his leadership, under his guidance. Titans. Except for a phenomenal future.
And his opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, Xander Spirit Steel.
Drag on. Adrian Youngblood. When you see the smoke, you know there's fire in the building. The human highlight reel. For weeks, he's been taking on some of the top names Havoc has to offer. Been picking up wins left and right. It's been incredible to watch. Known for the incredible magic. This year, he's really been putting it together. Stringing out some big wins. AJ Albright. Drag on. One-on-one, and we underway. Albright, the cruiserweight, giving a little bit of size here in this matchup, but definitely got the edge when it comes to speed coming in the speed department. Excuse me. Drag on. He can move too, though. Big senton, putting an exclamation point on it. And Youngblood lined up, taking a bit too much time. And like I said, Albright just a little bit too quick for him. Nice sidestep. Albright working the combination. Combo breaker by Drag on. And he's going to tie up Albright now. A little bit of chain wrestling going on here. Neither man really known for working a slow pace. And Albright just working over that shoulder. Breaking the stalemate. The deranged one, feeling it. Off the springboard, the forearm smash connecting clean right in the face. Drag on with no choice as he try to tie up Albright. Standing switch, Albright taking him back. And rear waist lock. Trying to sap the energy from his opponent. Nice. Nice reversal. Drag on with an arm drag. Turned into a headlock and really cranking away on that neck. And a push off hard by Drag on. Going to send Albright out to the apron. Albright now in a dangerous position. And stunner down at ringside. Drag on, giving chase. Trying to give his opponent no quarter. Dragon now trying to humiliate his opponent. The human highlight reel, awfully full of himself, riding that momentum and the confidence into this matchup. You can really tell he's changing his demeanor. After going on that win streak and definitely undershooting the mark on that leap. Still with the advantage though, a couple of kicks to the head. Gonna draw up Albright. And smelling blood in the water, continuing the attack. Until Albright finally manages to stop the bleeding, at least momentarily. Drag on. Like a pit bull in there tonight, just unrelenting. The springboard crossbody is money. And drag on in the corner. Calling his shot, but Albright with the sidestep. And the deranged Titan of the Irish Whip, a big clothesline, following all the way through and a fist drop to wash it down. Albright out on the apron, ready to strike with the swanton. Center of the ring, into the cover. Albright after a flurry of offense, only good for one. Rolling flatliner, Albright with the advantage, and he is feeling it. Ooh, but dropped. Face first with that leaping cutter, and bloody. No, the Titans aren't fucking around. They really, I'm telling you, they really turned it around. A ragtag bunch of misfits. Soul Snatcher to premier faction. And drag on. Still exuding confidence. And the roundhouse connecting clean. And instead of capitalizing, going for the pin, he's going to taunt his opponent. Irish whip into the ropes. Drag on with the advantage. Drops down underneath. For the pop-up. Styles Clash, rolling into the cover, drag on. And that moniker, the human highlight reel, he didn't just gain it just from putting on bangers all the time. He gained it from his seamlessly shoveling through Styles. Switching from power to speed to brawl to hardcore. Effortlessly. Putting those high caliber matchups on. And a jumping recoil. That double knee busted right to the face of the second rope. Albright in a bad way right now. Drag on, soaking it all in. Deep digging. Yeah, I know, for real. Side suplex, but Albright kicking out at one. And just continuing this assault, drag on. Really trying to bully his opponent. Albright able to kick his way free. Little rope-a-dope maneuver there for the blockbuster. Albright trying to rally here, but once again cut off. Drag on with the advantage. Irish whip into the ropes. Pop up, but Albright able to counter his way free this time. A couple of well-placed shots, but Drag on said on this night he will not be denied. Looking for that powerbomb anyways. Nope, looking for the snake eyes instead. Stomping away. Ooh, Albright back to his feet though, trying to come back to life here. Big combination. Operating the reserve systems, AJ Albright. The Dragon gonna shut him right back down with the Falcon Arrow. Going up top now. The human highlight reel. Adrian Youngblood ready to add another one to his list. Going head over heels with a spinning wheel kick. Nobody home to receive it though. And Albright gonna capitalize. Hard knee strike right to the face. Going up top now. Big time frog splash. Albright putting some stank on it for the win. The young Titan only give her 2 7/8. Top rope, springboard, moonsault. Nobody home. Dragon says he's going to show him how it's done. Or not. Albright with the Irish whip into the ropes. Drops down underneath the range. Forearm smash. Into the grounded pound. Albright. Really trying to punish the opponent. Oh, the roll up, look for the roll up. Dragon trying to steal one. Albright gonna reverse it. Wow, and just like that. Oh shit, Reese. Oh shit, Reese. He said bring it down. Reese said he ain't done yet. Oh, but Albright gonna turn the tables on his longtime rival. Reese called for it. Now like a caged animal. Albright getting his hands on the destroyer. And victory has got to be oh so sweet for the deranged Titan. Oh, that was more than 3.5 stars. He beat him off a counter of the roll-up. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was wild. Yeah, we locked in now. Pay-per-view coming together nicely. The pain train continues. Havok delivering in big ways here tonight. The drama, the action, non-stop from start to finish. And we ain't even done yet. Dragon was going too hard. He was like, he's faster than me. I just got to push the pace. He ran out of stamina. Got rolled up.
Weighing in at 215 pounds, Sergeant Sam Magnum.
The soldier of fortune, ready to throw himself in a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Staff Sergeant Sam Magnum, winner of the 2025 Brawl for It All Tournament. The inaugural and 2-time TV champion, formerly of the Delta Force, now a man, a mercenary on a mission, Sam Magnum, on the end of a violent winning streak, marching his way back to the top for one more opportunity to get back at terrible Tito. But he's got a long road, and along that road, his road coincides here tonight with the retirement tour. The man, the one who's taking the league and the rest of the world by storm. No pun intended, ladies and gentlemen. Tyson Storm in the house. Oh, you don't even know. Oh, you don't even know about Tito here. I'll educate you after this. There's a storm brewing on Monday Night Havoc. And it goes by the one. Coming into ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling a little over 2 months ago, racking up on wins on Havok, on Fight Night, on Power Driver. Now, in the twilight of his career, going out on top, going out in his prime, Tyson Storm. going out with the bang. Taking on some big names here in All-Star Pro on his way out. The One trying to make a show of it. Bringing cataclysmic destruction on several categories. Tonight, ready to descend upon the Soldier Fortune. Sam Magnum, Tyson Storm. One-on-one action, and we underway. Magnum straight up the gate. In normal fashion, rolling cutter, trying to send a message directly to his opponent. Magnum on that big win streak. But Storm also on a bit of a streak himself. Aside from the loss from Larry last week, my man's been going 7-2 here in All-Star Pro since making his debut. Just kicking ass and taking names with the one single loss besides last week coming in the Apex tournament. I don't know if it would even count a tournament loss, actual loss in your singles record. Nonetheless, though, what I'm saying is both these guys have tons of momentum built up. Both of these guys have the skill set to operate at the highest levels in this industry. It's about to be one. Yes, to answer your question, Terrible Tito is not only here, he's not only on the show on HAVOK, but he's been the reigning champion since way back in like December last year. Tito's like the dude here. It's unreal. I don't want to overshadow anybody else's match though. This, these two guys right here, 2 stars in the making, quite possibly the future of this business, and we can only hope that Tyson Storm was to rescind his retirement, his 2 weeks notice. But nonetheless, as it sits right now, folks, Storm said to have his last match here in All-Star Pro with blood, sweat, and tears. We have no name yet on his opponent, but we will keep you posted on development. Big exchange in the kicks there, and Magnum with the advantage going up top, looking for that OG cutter, and damn, look at the distance clear. All the air up there, the Soldier of Fortune. Getting some good offense in, but the One with the roll up, very strategic, able to gain the advantage off that roll up, and now concussion check protocol time, banging that head off the canvas, and Tyson Storm, who was in control, Magnum firing right back. And the Soldier of Fortune now, unloading with that crucifix powerbomb, in control, trying to bring the fight right to Storm, but Tyson float over DDT. Throw your ones up, Tyson Storm feeling it. The storm is brewing. And Magnum dumped on his head with that Fisherman Buster Storm. And in reverse, going all the way upstairs, trying to clear half the distance of the ring. Can Tyson Storm? Ooh, insane elbow drop. Magnum rolling out the ringside to try to reset. Storm going all the way around the block. Underneath with the roundhouse. Back inside the ring. Storm with the advantage. Into the cover. Trying to win one early. Tyson Storm. Trying to get every last bit out of this retirement tour. Storm showing up every week. Against only prime individuals. Magnum in a bad way. Got even worse with that sliding German. And Storm out on the apron. On second thought, he says going to get back inside the ring to continue with the assault. Hesitation on the basement drop kick, getting all that impact in, and Magnum looking loopy right now. Storm unleashing devastation, and Magnum able to kick out at 2. The end of days. Got Magnum dazed, but not out. Step up stomp. And Magnum able to escape. Oh, trying to look for the rolling stunner once again. But taken out with the super kick. Storm. Well scouted, well studied. And the cardio kick off the springboard. Walking the tightrope, front drop kick, nobody home. Magnum. Ooh, with the middle rope springboard moonsault for big money. Magnum turning the tide with the advantage. Hard knee strike right in the face to wash it down. The Soldier of Fortune now locked in. At attention. Nice combination for the Cyclone clothesline. The Storm, knowing a thing or two about Cyclones. Oh, Magnum with the escape. Big clothesline on the top rope, gonna dump Tyson. Magnum calling his shot, zeroed in on his opponent. Target acquired in the blockbuster. Gonna take down the Storm. A teardrop suplex from the 1. Holding on, that's 2. Still locked in. A trifecta of teardrops raining down. Nice reversal of the Irish whip. Magnum with the advantage. Back inside the ring, both men to their feet. Reversal. Storm with the advantage now. And Magnum now at the mercy of the Storm. With that vicious blockbuster just cranking the neck sideways. It's not supposed to bend like that. And doubling down on the head trauma with that Fisherman Buster. Storm now really starting to string together some meaningful offense. Discus punch and Storm feeling it, locked in, once again planting his opponent. And just like that, it is all over. Come hell or high water, these two all-stars getting after it. Storm coming back from that defeat at the hands of Grand Prix champion Larry Loco last week. Newly focused. And as you can see, he is not planning on coasting here in the end of his career, here in the end of his tenure here in All-Star Pro. In fact, he looks like he's going full throttle, pedal to the metal. And Magnum, for what it's worth, his big win streak might have came into an end tonight. But his defeat was not in vain. What a performance on his behalf as well. This is what I'm talking about. True grit, true metal being tested here. Feel here on HAVOK. Deep in them. This man's gonna leave a big void Upon leaving the company, folks, we will deal with that when we get to it. Just enjoy the ride. In the meantime, let's keep it moving. We got the strong man, J-Rock, the Berserker, going one-on-one with the big bad, Turtle Harrington. Two hard-hitting heavyweights about to have it out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, showstopper J-Rock.
The Day One original, the strong man, the Berserker, the showstopper, J-Rock, in the house, ready to go head-to-head with another Day One original, Turtle Harrington.
And his opponent, representing the Bad Guys, from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 273 pounds, Turtle Harrington.
The big bad of All-Star Pro Wrestling, the surfer from Southside Australia, the two-time Grand Prix champion, the former World's Heavyweight Champion, Turtle Harrington, the presumed #1 contender for Terrible Tito's World Heavyweight Championship. I say presumed because he's not all the way locked in, but one can only assume with that winning record, especially in the past month, rising to the top like the cream always does. Ladies and gentlemen, J-Rock, Turtle Harrington, one-on-one, and we underway. Slow going early on, and both these two veterans know each other so well. No doubt over the 3 seasons faced off countless times. Just bringing more depth, more element to this matchup. J-Rock with the roll-up, looking for the win here early. And a nice counter by Harrington. Like I said, knowing each other so well, nice sidestep. Rock knew exactly where Harrington was going and opted not to be there in time. Now with the advantage, the strong man. Gonna tie up Harrington once again, but Harrington having none of it, gonna push his opponent off. Right back to it though. Rock sticking to the plan. And Harrington known as the ultimate strategist, the tactical technician, the lead professor of the Turtle Academy, guiding Bad Boys Inc. the 3 title reign. After losing his World Heavyweight Championship to Cold Steel back in November of last year. Going back to the drawing board, stripping away all the aesthetic, all the colors, getting back to the basics, embracing the fundamentals, and building from the ground up. And since then, we've seen this no-nonsense approach pay dividends for the big bad. With a dominant win over Buster Anderson just 7 days ago. almost locking Harrington in for that #1 contendership. Harrington trying to leave no doubt in anyone's mind that he can be the one to dethrone Terrible Tito. That 170-day plus title reign. Rock looking for the ground and pound, and Harrington turning the tables on him. The sinister shell shock. Turtle Harrington building momentum and rolling with that seated blockbuster. Rock in trouble. Harrington lined up. And a big avalanche neck breaker from the second rope. Win. I'll look at my records again, man. I might have missed something. I should have had you fight Buster last week, huh? I said presumed. I never said he was the actual #1 contender anyways. Don't do me. See, I'll leave room for interpretation. Concussion check protocol time. Well, you should have spoke up. You said closed mouth don't get fed, mister. Going up top, Harrington. Diving headbutt, and the hero, the anti-hero in a half shell. Trying to double down with those diving headbutts, and J-Rock trying to capitalize off a missed whip second attempt. But Harrington, right back on the attack. Ooh, Rock with the evasion on display. Rock now trying to string together some meaningful offense, but it's been all Harrington to opening bell. The big bad with the swinging side slam into the cover. Harrington for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Long left behind. The Australian bad boy, that surfer persona. I don't know if Harrington is more serious or more furious. The European uppercut dropping J-Rock, and Rock now rocked. Looking for safety, not going to find it there in the corner, but instead you're going to get your face washed. Turtle ready to drop the hammer once again. Into the cover, Turtle Harrington. Only good for the count of 2. The Fight Forever chants breaking now. This capacity crowd impressed with what they're seeing in Harrington with the top rope modified shell shock type maneuver. And crowning his opponent with the blind side. Harrington. He's working over J-Rock. Giving no quarter to the strongman. I said Rock's gonna have to earn it if he wants it. Irish whip into the ropes. Leapfrog over the top. And J-Rock can see daylight now. He's got an opportunity. He's got room to work. Big power slam. And all might not be lost for the Berserker. J-Rock, the showstopper, trying to stop the show. Said it's my turn now after that onslaught. That vicious, felonious assault by Turtle Harrington. J-Rock Now getting some good offense on the big bag. Reverse quick kick to the head. Harrington back in control once again, face first in the top turnbuckle. J-Rock goes. Harrington now building up some steam. Big clothesline in the corner, dumping J-Rock and a hard knee to the face to wash it down. Going up top now, Turtle Harrington. Going all the way up top, collapsing J-Rock from 15 feet in the air. Now trying to dismember Rock, trying to separate that arm from the torso. J-Rock fighting his way free. Side Russian leg sweep from the Berserker. Back inside the ring, J-Rock. Going to test the reserves of Harrington, slapping on that Boston Crab, but Harrington more than game to resist. Both men back to their feet. Harrington being a bit indecisive, and Rock going to make him pay for a big scoop slam into the cover. J-Rock for the win. Harrington able to kick out at one. Pull the elbows to the midsection, creating some separation. Harrington around the corner with a flanking top maneuver, going to drop J-Rock with that basement drop kick to the temple. Rock rolling out the ringside, trying to recover. Harrington in close pursuit, giving no room for Rock to breathe, let alone think. And Rock gonna have to figure it out on the fly. We're in deep water here, folks. You gotta wonder how much each man has left when it comes to pain threshold, when it comes to stamina reserve. They've been completely unloaded on one another. And the double axe handle from the top rope for the win. Rock only good for the count of two. Harrington back to his feet, float over. The sit-out Liger bomb. Back in control, the big bad now, ready to put his thing to rest. The short arm choke slam for the win. Turtle Harrington only good for the count of two. Massive combination. Harrington dumping his opponent. Locked in. Harrington ready to drop the hammer. Oh, shit. J-Rock. Like I said, both these two guys been to war dozens of times over the seasons, know each other so well. And J-Rock knew exactly what time it was, knew exactly the right counter for the moment, and now is in control for it. Rock locked in on a dazed Turtle Harrington, trying to regain his faculties. A big clothesline gonna jump J-Rock. Turtle once again with that gigantic European uppercut. Doing some head hunting here. Harrington headed up top. Oh, and a flying headbutt into the cover. Hook of the outside leg for the win. Turtle Harrington. And just like that, It is all over. The flying headbutt for the win. And these two Day One originals, these two veterans of All-Star Pro, living up to the motto, go hard or go home. Talking about that was the plan. Somebody could have filled me in. Shit, I don't mind, Rita. And if you take a look at the replays, this thing was an absolute battle of attrition. Replete with all the great tropes. Near falls, false finishes, big kickouts. They're all three synonymous with one another. But you know what I'm talking about, though.
Here is your winner, Turner Harrington.
Turtle Harrington continuing to make his case. Continuing that campaign for number one contender. Shit. Funhouse Stars, instant classic. Moving right along, getting knee deep in the show, ladies in action. We about to get it on. Selena Blaze, ready to go one-on-one with reigning women's champion, Kelly Rage. Now, we already know what Rage has going down later on in the month. Could be a quick little warm-up, or she might get heated by the Blaze. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that. But listen, though. Time to get in action. Ladies.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Trailblazers from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, the luchador, Selena Blaze.
The Lady Luchador. The beauty of the Blaze. Selena. Ready to get down to business. That burning palm strike. The hand is itching to smack the crap out of the champ. Hey.
Representing the Madness from the West Side, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion, Kelly Rage.
California Rage. West Coast Cali. One half of the Madness. And you're reigning. Undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion, the Queen of the Ring, ladies and gentlemen. Me to come to the ring, Matera Williams, Kelly Rage. Selena Reaper, Kelly Rage, one-on-one action, and we underway. Rage is straight out the gate, and the two-time reigning women's champion regaining their championship from Baby Bone Crusher in a crazy matchup at the last PLE. Operating at the top of the division. For basically the entirety of the season, Rage has been on a tear. This crazy run by lucky number 13 cannot be understated. The new print is here. Now with the up-and-comer, the new arrival, Selena Blaze, trying to up in the division, trying to make her name for herself. And what better way to do it but with the win over the champ here in front of the world and on live TV. Tied up once again. The first time meeting for these two, and I can understand being a little conservative, being a little reserved, and not wanting to rush the gun. Ripcord knee strike from the champ, dropping Blaze. And Rage with the springboard splash for big money into the cover. Rage trying to make it an early night at the office. Only good for the count of 2. Blue riding the knee with the face. Kelly Rage now trying to turn up the heat on Blaze some. Rolling through with the Rolling Thunder. California Rage feeling it here tonight. Going all the way up top. Big moves off for big money. Rage into the cover. Ooh, all the way up top for the moonsault. Nobody home, but still in control. Nice sidestep. Blaze now taking the initiative in a roll-up, trying to steal one from the champ here. Rage able to kick out at 1. The Blaze still with the advantage. Still in the driver's seat, not for long. Rage with a couple of well-placed elbows to the midsection. California Rage. Work the combination. Combo breaker for Blaze. Selena Blaze now. The Lady Luchador in trouble in the drop zone. Rage walking the tightrope and delivering the elbow. Looked like Blaze was trying to stand and put right back down, but now she has the advantage. Irish whip into the rubbers in the basement drop kick right to the knees. Gonna take Callie's wheel out right from underneath her. Big combination. Combo breaker by Rage. The champion. Big time power bomb. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Rage for the win. Off the springboard, the corkscrew, paying homage to Big Reese. Rage now. Countered and clothesline out of her shoes. Blaze has an opportunity. Make yourself famous, kid. Selena Blaze with that exploder modified DDT, center of the ring for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Isolating the knee, working the ankle. Selena Blaze has the champ right where she wants her. Big opportunity here. And the Lady Luchador, the Burning Sister, locked in, has a shot called and a high cross body connecting clean. Bringing the fire right to the reigning champion. Working the big combination. Selena Blaze. She got Rage on her heels. Rage trying to fight back. Going up top. And a high cross body getting all that jump. Exchanging reversals here. Rage. With the debilitating combination. Dropping that knee right to the small of the back. No doubt trying to send a message to #1 contender Maya Bryant, California driver for the home run. Lucky number 13, Cali Rage for the win. Only gives the count of 2. Women's wrestling indeed. Springboard leg drop, nobody home, and Rage now gonna pay for the misstep. Dump down the ringside, and Blaze gonna give chase. Walking down Williams, says, get the hell out of my way. Trying to ransack her partner. Hard knee to the face. Rammed hard into steel steps. Selena Blaze dropping the elbow. Speaking of elbows, Rage driving a couple right in the midsection of Blaze. We are once again back to square one. Blaze holding the high ground. Rage on Dream Street. And that sunset flip powerbomb hurting the champ. Rage nearly unresponsive right now. And that desperation counter off the Irish whip. Rage gonna get back inside the ring. Blaze back to her feet. And Rage going back to ringside. Right back into the fire. Feet first. Oh, and might regret it. The inverted Hurricane Rana spiking her head first into the floor. And Blaze now doubling down. Keeping that pressure on. Laying waste to the champ right now. And Cali Rage resembling a crash test dummy. While Selena Blaze getting to work back inside the ring with a sense of urgency. Blaze ready to end it. Rolling block buster into the cover. Selena Blaze looking for the upset to try to knock off the champ, and Rage able to kick out at 2. Blaze continuing to punish the reigning champion. God damn. The 630 senton for the win. Selena Blaze. And Rage able to kick out at 2.5 once again. Nice neck breaker. Cutting the champ off once again. Working ruthlessly and efficiently. Selena Blaze came in here determined tonight. Irish whipping in the corner. And Blaze once again seizing the initiative. Rage laying in wait off the misstep, but cannot capitalize. Exchange reversals, maybe so. I don't know what's going to happen. Exploder suplex with the bridge. Cali Rage being indecisive now, the champion. Not knowing which direction to take. Talking trash. Protect your neck. BME. Rage working the heel hook. Perhaps ill-advised, as the champ has not been working the legs at all in this matchup. I ain't gonna tell her how to wrestle. Perhaps trying to throw opponent off guard. Rage now locked in, lined up. Get ready for the I-95, because the California driver connecting for the win. Cali Rage. And just like that it is all over. Cali Rage, Selena Reaper, in this Women's World Championship division. Cannot be any hotter. You saw the match earlier on tonight with the Maya Bryant and Britt Graves. You saw this match. You've seen what these women can do here at All-Star Pro. I'm telling you, these women's divisions here at All-Star Pro, second to none. Second to none. These ladies brought the motherfucking business. Valiant effort, going toe-to-toe with the champion, hanging in there. But in the end, the California driver rules the road.
Here is your winner, Cali Rage.
The madness, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies always bring it, man. Ladies always bring it, man. We're getting late in the evening, late in the game, folks. I'm talking on the 8th inning here. We got the call-out match. We got the match, the highlighted match of the week. This match, on paper, should not be happening. This match, oh, it's real. It's going down. We got Damian Briggs, holding down the hometown turf. Going one-on-one with the invading international champion from Pile Driver, Rob Anderson. Let's do it. Man, I didn't see it, bro. I'm sorry. I got you. I promise I'll do it tonight immediately after following this show.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Damian the Beast Briggs.
The Beast, Damian Briggs. Former TV champion, former classic tag team champion, former national heavyweight champion, truly one of the premier stars, one of the top talents here on the Black and Red Show. Briggs now determined to hold down the home turf fort here this evening and repel the invading Rob Anderson. Oh, yeah? This man bleeds havoc, folks. Tonight, we're to leave all that havoc blood inside the ring over the dog. The trendsetter, the history maker, the dog, Rob Anderson, of Pile Driver fame, making his way here to Monday Night Havoc for the first time ever.
From Oakland, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, the All-Star International Heavyweight Champion, Rob Anderson,
the Dog, the Cerebrus, the architect of annihilation, Rob Anderson, the reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion. In fact, first man to hold this rendition, the updated version of this International Championship. First man to hold the classic Heavyweight Championship as well. As usual, anytime there's a big turn, a big happening here in All-Star Pro, this man is in the vicinity. Now trying to make havoc at the Dog's house, Rob Anderson, the hostile foreign entity here on Monday Night Havoc. Battle of the Brands is over, but an emboldened power driver for the second week in a row has sent Ops over to the Red Show. If I was Havoc, I wouldn't take that lightly. I wouldn't take that disrespect, and I would immediately send somebody over to power driver this week. With that being said, Damian Briggs, Rob Anderson, one-on-one. We underway. The Dog straight out the gate with the single leg takedown. Anderson wasted no time trying to oppress and impress his will upon Damian Briggs. Little chain wrestling going on to open this thing up. Both men seemingly proceeding with caution. You don't want to overexpose yourself, especially with elite level competition as such. Pun highly intended, of course. Briggs, the man who puts the elite in the club elite. The world-class athlete. Trying to hold it down for the home team here tonight. And off the casket drop, Briggs dominating the Dog, but Anderson with a well-timed reversal, but stifled, stuffed with the drop down DDT. Briggs Anderson lined up, battling. Dog with the cheap shot. Anderson now with the advantage. Irish whipping in the ropes. And a big spinning roundhouse, dropping Briggs in place. Anderson gonna send Briggs crashing face first in that top turnbuckle, but Briggs reverse back elbow. Little collision there, and Anderson recovering first. And a big knee right in the midsection gonna send Briggs reeling to the outside. The international champion in this invasion, or as he would call it, his Monday Night Havoc debut, says this is a must-win for him. Can't just show up from the other show, rocking the championship synonymous with that show, and come out with the L. He might not never be able to show his face here again, and that's exactly what the Beast, Damian Briggs, hopes to achieve here tonight. So are we talking AJ Albright versus Briggs sometime soon down the line? I'm down for that. And luckily we got that 20 count rule in effect here. Otherwise, this match would have been a non-starter, folks. And Briggs now, oh shit, trying to absolutely dismantle the architect of annihilation. Pun highly intended, even though it wasn't intentional. That shit worked though. Anderson trying to create some separation, trying to gain some breathing room, or not. Maybe we're trying to stop the bleeding, but Briggs gonna open that wound once again. Going upstairs now, Damian Briggs. The Beast dropping the elbow from 15 feet in the air. Henderson, the dog, on the receiving end. And Briggs was all barbecue and mildew on that when he went all the way in and paying for it now. That dumping German suplex to Anderson back in control. Not if Briggs has anything to say about it with that twisting brain buster. Damian Briggs into the cover for the win. The Beast holding good for the count of 2. Dropping the elbow. Briggs. Dropping another elbow. Briggs. With the fake out, a face scraper instead, and now with that loaded forearm, the elbow ready to be delivered, and well scouted. Rob Anderson would not have taken this match if he didn't know exactly what was in store for him. He knew he was going to be up for a fight. He knew Briggs was going to bring it. But the international champion, with the big power bomb, doubling down, looking for the trifecta, Rob Anderson. Said Power Driver's victory over Havoc in Battle of the Brands was not enough. Week in and week out, the soldiers, the Power Driver, have been infiltrating Monday Night Havoc. I thought having Battle of the Brands early in the season would kind of quiet down some of the fervor. But it looks like that backfired, folks. It looks like this thing is in full throttle. And this isn't a wrestling match. This is a fight. This is a certified slobber knocker. And Anderson with that deadlift gut wrench suplex really landed on Briggs now. But Briggs turning the table. Speaking of the table, driving Anderson right into our announce table. And the Beast feeling it. Uh-oh, he got the guillotine stitched in. The dog, the architect of annihilation, leading Briggs to deep, deep water and trying to drown him. But the Beast, always prepared, firing right back with the silence. But poor in-ring positioning gonna force the rope break. Briggs lined up on the second rope, ready to strike Anderson, trying to make it to his feet. And a sidestep, the dog, the invading force from Power Driver here on Havoc. Gonna eat another brainbuster, and Briggs now into the cover. Nonchalant pin for the win. Only good for the count of 2, and the lack of respect, not hooking the leg, might have been a difference maker there. I don't know. I'm not the referee. You always hit the leg though. Let me get too cocky. Driving the knees right to the temple. Anderson sent packing down the ringside, but right back into a waiting Briggs. Nice reversal of the Irish whip. Drops down underneath. And a big roundhouse connecting right on the nose. Anderson lined up on the ropes. And a big drop kick off the slingshot into the cover. And Anderson now failing to hook the leg. And in the end result, another kick out of 2. The lack of respect on both sides. Oh, the slingshot drop kick. Bloody and Briggs in the process. And Anderson smelling blood in the water going right back up top. The dog with the shooting star press. Beautiful execution, but nobody there to receive it. And Briggs trying to pick up the scraps. He didn't do the 12-6. Maybe he should have. Oh, for the 3rd time in this matchup, Briggs unloading with that brain buster. This time on that hard, unforgiving arena floor. Briggs said he's done playing. We're going to tap this man out. But we're outside the ring. It don't matter. He can tap these blue in the face. That's not going to end the match. We are in deep water. These two dudes been throwing heavy artillery since the opening bell. And Briggs taking the big gamble. And it did not pay off, but goddamn, both men busted open now. A lot of pain being dished out here in this match. Both these two guys got to be running on fumes right now. Big reverse of the Irish whip, and Anderson sent to the barricade. Briggs going to hold the high ground. Trying to take a moment to catch his breath. Try to reevaluate the situation, and Anderson right back in. Reverse of the Irish whip. Briggs on the apron with a reverse elbow. Back to square one. Anderson. Snake eyes in the corner. Trying to exacerbate that open wound. Dropping Briggs on that turnbuckle pad. And in days, Damian Briggs going to eat another slingshot drop kick right in the face. The dog now lined up. Ready to strike, no doubt. He's looking for that guillotine. No. No, he's looking for the powerbomb. Briggs able to escape. Hit the spear. Hit the spear. Briggs into the cover with the hook of the leg. Trying to take down the champ. Only good for the count of 2. The invading Rob Anderson coming over from a power driver. Trying to make mockery of Monday Night Havoc. But Briggs gonna force the tap. And just like that, it is all over. What a match. Man. These two dudes, it's like all night long. He said, get the hell off my show. Man, that came down to the absolute wire. Perfectly fitting for blood, sweat, and tears, the upcoming PLE. Oh, you already know what he's about to say. You already know what he's about to say. He said he's going to say if you want to run it back, you got to put the title up. I already know. I already know where this is going. He probably typing it right now. He probably about to tell you the same thing. Honestly, I already know how this goes. Briggs picking up another win here on Havoc. And an amazing matchup. I would have said was an instant classic at very least. That one was a banger. They were dropping the heavy hitters. Well, I guess that can only mean one thing, folks. It's time for the main event of the evening. We got the Titans set to clash, set to collide with Logos Terribles. The rough playboy Nagasaki, Little Devil, up to bat, going head to head. World champion Terrible Tito, Grand Prix champ Larry Loco. It's about to go down. Titan strong on Monday Night Havoc. The gang's all here. AJ Albright, Lil Devil, Emma Rose, and the rough playboy Nagasaki. The Titans showing solidarity here in the main event of the evening.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 427 pounds.
I think the entrance might be messed up because of the placement of the matchup. If it is, I apologize.
Little T-Man and the Rude Pretty Boys, the Tribe.
I think it's messed up, ain't it? Yeah, it's messed up. The Young Titans are one of the most dominant forces Monday Night Havoc has ever seen, with the reigning Fight Night champion, Emma Rose, at the helm. This is messed up because he's the manager, so don't take this personal. Emma's AJ's woman. Don't be getting it twisted, y'all. The Apex champion, Little Devil, the former two-time Cruiserweight champion, the former TV champ as well, Nagasaki, up to bat. I tell you, man, in season 3, the Titans have really formed, really coming into this formidable force, capturing multiple championships across multiple divisions. Far from that ragtag group of misfits that was the punching bag and laughingstock in season 2, no longer the titties. The Titans got a brazier.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 445 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champions, Terrible Tito!
Big time main event.
Monster Larry Loco! Two-man power trip!
Big fight feel here in the main event of Havoc. Dripped in gold, the two-man power trip, Logos Terribles, long-time reigning world champion Terrible Tito, and the two-time reigning Grand Prix champion Larry Loco, going head-to-head with the Titans. Nagasaki, Terrible Tito, long-time rivals, kicking this thing off, and it's about to go down. Nagasaki's unmitigated hate and borderline obsession with Terrible Tito spans back, way back to the early days of All-Star Pro, at least back to season 1. A well-documented feud, bad blood between the two. Also another long-time veteran of All-Star Pro, Little Devil, also having a skirmish with Tito, one of the few superstars in recent memory to pin Tito clean. In fact, I believe might have been one of the last, in the last 3 for sure. Tito now sent face first in the corner. Nice reverse back elbow. The world champion taking down the Apex champ. Tag is made. Larry Loco, two-time Grand Prix champion, checking back into the matchup now. And he also has had his run-ins with the Titans as well. Being a mainstay stable of Monday Night Havoc, Larry Loco off the high crossbody springboard. Good for one. And the calm before the storm. The measured intensity of Larry Loco. Albright making his presence felt in the matchup. He's got to be feeling good, riding high. After his performance earlier, Titans trying to sweep the evening, trying to go 2-0 here, and a win over Logos to Relays. But definitely go a long way in the lore of what we call Titans. I know he's slacking. He's slacking. He's had his opportunities though. Of course, Emerald, the Fight Night champion, scheduled to defend Wednesday on. Oh, I don't think he was around when they were running tag teams. I think when all that was happening, that was when the old Titans, when they had like Mason and all them guys. And Devil trying to do some work, but he's in the wrong neighborhood. And Logos Terrible is gonna make him pay. What you doing over here, homie? Larry Loco. No, I'm good, man. He's really been one of those mixed record guys. Like but he's got more wins than he has losses though. He's been doing good. Tag is good, and no disqualification, no count-out nature of this matchup. Calls for some severe unpredictability. Boot to the midsection. Little Devil got Tito stuffed, set up. And instead, gonna have to hang Tito off the ground on the top rope. But once again, interference coming into play. Hanging out on the wrong side of the hood. Oh, a snapmare driver. Little Devil into the cover. I know, very misfortunate what happened with Jack Demon too. He wouldn't have done that bullshit. We had plans for that man. They had a whole feud lined up. Might have to reevaluate bringing him back maybe. I don't know. We'll see what's up. Now it's reverse of the Irish Whip and Nagasaki, the legal man. Once again, and the fall victim. Hanging out in Logos Terrible's territory. Larry Loco unloading with the Giant Slayer to Nagasaki down the ringside. And now Terrible Tito with that baseball bat in hand, getting Louisville sluggery on the Titans. Nagasaki turning the tables. Nice drop kick and a drop Tito. Naga got the baseball bat ready to wear out Tito. And the two-time Cruiserweight champion, the rough playboy, the referee out there dealing with the Titans. The numbers game might definitely play a factor into this matchup. Nagasaki now getting this matchup on the other side, looking for the incoming tag action. Tito cutting him off. Tag is made. Larry Loco, like a cruise missile, taking down Nagasaki. The stop sign introducing the matchup by Albright coming into play with a nice distraction. Nagasaki taking advantage. I thought he was Christopher Jr. See, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was one or two different dudes, man. I don't got no problem with the dude. He just needs to chill the fuck out. Big combination. And once again, Tito throwing hands too. Irish whip into the corner. Logos Terrible is ready to get to work. Irish whip, Nagasaki ready to go for the ride. In stereo, shoulder tackles. Giant Slayer, Giant Slayer. Authentically done. 5'6" danger being unleashed by the world's heavyweight champion. Tag is made. Grand Prix champ Larry Logo checking back in. Ooh, nice counter. Nagasaki. With that elevated DDT right on top of the stop sign. Big looping combination. Nagasaki getting all of it. Over the top. Could it be? I whoop you. Into the cover. For the win, Nagasaki. Only good for the count of 2. Tag team wrestling indeed. This capacity crowd on their feet. Naga with the combination. Standing Spanish fly following the combination. Nagasaki now. Grabbing that stop sign. Meanwhile, Larry makes the tag. Tito the legal man. Naga with the reversal. He's got the advantage. And wobbling Tito with that stop sign. Referee busy dealing with MROs. Chaos. All hell is broken loose here in the main event. Hoisted up in the fireman's carry. Tito now at the mercy of Nagasaki. Springboard crossbody and overshooting the distance. Getting too excited to calm down. Going up top. Terrible Tito. Tag is made. Devil checking back into the matchup, but not a moment too soon. Hellacious knee strike right to the face. Snap drop down DDT. Devil now honed in. Reality check neck breaker once again right on top of that stop sign. And that being one of the MVPs of this matchup. And Albright getting an ass chewing from the ref. The Titans taking liberties left and right here, trying to gain the advantage for the team inside the ring. Terrible Tito now with a sharp kick right to the lower back, trying to debilitate Little Devil. Irish whip into the corner. Tito making the tag. Logos Terribles ready to get right back to work. Irish whip into the ropes. Big back body drop. And Larry just barely missing the mark on the top rope springboard move, so the tag is made an OG cutter from Nagasaki. Oh shit. And now Larry Logo in the wrong neighborhood. Better get up out of there real quick. Irish whip into the, oh, exposed turnbuckle. Titan shenanigans coming back to haunt him. Larry with a standing moonsault for big money into the cover for the win. Only good for the count of 2. And a hard knee strike right to the temple. Larry Loco. That calm, directed fury, Giant Slayer unleashing. And a springboard body splash. Hold that down. Larry Loco. He's closing in for the kill, but once again, a well-timed distraction. Now the first lady of the Titans, Emma Rose. Allowing valuable time for Nagasaki to come back. And that decapitator on the top rope, really cranking the neck of Larry Loco. The rope Playboy feeling it, yeeting the crowd. And a hard right hand and a bust Larry Loco wide open. Tag is made. The Big Evil, the Bullet Club alumni, the former World Heavyweight Champion, Little Devil in the matchup, taking on the vulnerable Larry Loco. Loco looking to steal one. After taking on all sorts of damage, Larry Loco trying to stop the bleeding. Big combination, drop down, DDT, and the Devil busted open. And once again, Emma Rose. Ooh, running interference and a big super kick right on the kisser. Larry Loco dazed. That exposed turnbuckle once again coming into play, and the referee can't do a damn thing about it. Nasty super kick. Devil into the cover for the win. The Titans, holy good for the count of 2. Put some extra oomph on that scoop slam. Little Devil now winding up, delivering into the cover, and here comes Tito to break it up. Going up top. Coup de grace, raining down hell. Little Devil into the cover for the win, and just like that, it is all over. Big win for the Titans, raising the stock once again, going 2-0 here in the evening, and with a big win over bar none, probably the top tag team, increasing that stock, getting it done. And they did have the goons help. They was running a lot of interference. Maybe we all run this back in a different kind of match type. You already know when the Titans or the Dragons are involved, there's about to be a little bit of subterfuge going on.
Here are your winners, Little T-Man and the Rude Pretty Boy, the Tribe.
Titans strong in solidarity to close out Monday Night Havoc with a big win in a big way in an instant classic. The Titans, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for joining us. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. It's been a fun time. It's been a wild night, man. Good ass show, too. Of course, we got tomorrow night off. We'll be back Wednesday night with Fight Night, the land of opportunity. Of course, we know that the Fight Night champions will be in action. Sean Smith and Emma Rose, respectively. Then, I don't know. I guess I'll start working on the car soon. Briggs, I'll get you an update. But maybe you might not want to update, though. That was a big-ass win tonight. Y'all holler at me about the run back rematch thing. And, yeah. So until next time, as always, I've been War and Peace. We are ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling. And this was Monday Night Havoc. Oh, J-Rock injured. Damn, why you do J-Rock like that, man? Kabuki Dragon injured too? Come on, punishment. Am I Brett? What the fuck happened tonight? What happened here? They injured each other? Really? Wow. God damn. All right. Okay. Well, all right. There we have it. So, injury bug hit us hard. It was a banger of a show. But yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people injured tonight. Wonderful. That's just great. Anyways, like I said, yeah. Until next time, everybody, keep the peace and fight like hell. Good night, everybody.